Today we're going to play a fun water squirting game with our Peppa Pig toys. We have Daddy Pig, Peppa Pig, Rebecca Rabbit, and oh, wait a minute, what is Puppy doing? He's balancing on the log. If you enjoy our pets and want to see more of Puppy balancing on the log, head over to our channel, My Little Dog Joey, where you can see all of our funny pets. Now let's get back to our Peppa toys. We have Mummy Pig, Peppa, Daddy Pig, Candy Cat, and Rebecca Rabbit. And we have two big water squirters we are going to fill, and the kids are going to try and squirt our toys off the log onto the rocks. Let's fill the water squirters in the lake. We have an orange and blue one and a red and green one. We put one end of the water squirter in the water and pull up. Good job, Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini. You got all of the toys in one squirt. They squirted Daddy Pig and Candy Cat onto the rocks. Now I've spread the toys farther apart on the log. Let's see how many they can squirt in the first try. Oh, there goes Daddy Pig and Candy Cat onto the rocks. Now for the second squirt. Mummy Pig and Peppa Pig. And Rebecca Rabbit is the last standing toy. Now for Rebecca Rabbit. It's a team effort. Let's see who made it onto the rocks. If you enjoy our videos, please hit the link below to subscribe and help support our channel so we can continue to grow. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're having fun at the beach. And there's Puppy sniffing around. We have a big dump truck full of sand. What do you think's inside the sand? Beep, beep, beep. It's the Teletubbies. There's Dipsy with his hat. Lala. Po is sitting down. A green wheelbarrow. But we're missing somebody. Which Teletubby is missing? Tinky Winky. There he is. A wheelbarrow can be used for many different things, like moving heavy rocks or sand. You can put the weeds from your garden in the wheelbarrow. Look at how much sand Lala can push. What letter does wheelbarrow start with? It makes a w, w, w sound. Wheelbarrow starts with the letter W. Down, up, down, up. Oh, I've spotted a little red fire ant next to our Teletubby toys. Have you seen our video with the nest of fire ants? There were thousands. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. This ant is carrying a little piece of sand away. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
mean, it might settle too, though. Rain. Oh, hang on. I don't need to move. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Want to lift it up again? Move it out of the way.
Hold it. What's that? Okay.
In the middle. Hold it. Got it?
Yeah.
Take turns. Okay. Get her.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that out at some point.
Flip her back.
Okay, thanks. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna go in for some lunch.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're at the beach and Tiny Treasures found a whole bunch of clay in the water. Clay is finely grained rocks or sand, and it's made of many different minerals. Clay can be white, gray, or even orange red. The clay we found is more of a gray color. We're going to have fun with the Teletubbies today. They love to get dirty in the clay. This reminds me of our popular video of Teletubbies playing in our chocolate pudding. Oh, Dipsy, you're dirty. Now Tiny Treasures wants to bury the Teletubbies in the clay. It's so fun to play in the sand and on the beach. And it's super important to get outside at least once a day for fresh air and exercise. And we also need to be out in the sun so that we can get some vitamin D. But not too long, or you can get sunburnt. Where did the Teletubbies go? Oh no! We have a fun idea. Let's put our plate of clay in the water and see if we can dissolve it to find our Teletubbies. I'm starting to see Lala's head and Tinky Winky's head. Oh, and there's Dipsy's foot and hat. And I see Po too. Time for a bath, Teletubbies, in the lake. Okay, we've let our toys soak in the lake for a few minutes. Let's have a look at how clean they are. Oh, there's still clay in their eyeballs, and even in the top of Po's head. All the Teletubbies are going to need a proper clean with our pressure hose, or we may never get this clay off. Okay, get ready, Teletubbies. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today Daniel Tiger and his family are at the beach. We're going to use this beautiful white sand to make our ever popular sand heart cookies using this heart mold. First we need to make the sand wet. I'm pouring this bucket of water on top of the sand, and I'll give Daniel Tiger a shower too. Once the sand's wet, it'll stick, and we'll fill each heart mold with wet sand using our red shovel. We're all ready to go. Now we need to flip this over quickly on a flat surface. Pat it down and lift up the mold gently. Oh, looks like 2 of the hearts didn't come out of the mold. That's okay. Now let's all count together with Daniel Tiger how many hearts we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sand heart cookies. And don't forget to watch our Teletubbies video where we dig for treasures in the sand bucket. All right, it's time to add some sprinkles to our cookies. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. It's a beautiful day and we're here with Poppy at the lake. And we're taking advantage of what could be the last summery day we can jump in the water. Iggle Piggle, Upsy Daisy, and Makka Pakka are going in for a little dip. Get ready! Makka Pakka's first. Whee! Plop! Makka Pakka goes right to the bottom. Upsy Daisy's turn. Upsy Daisy! Splish, splash! Upsy Daisy joins Makka Pakka in the lake. Now it's Iggle Piggle's turn. Merp, merp. Ready, set, go! Whee! They're all together now. I see little fishies swimming around. Look very carefully. Hi, Puppy. That was fun. I don't think Puppy wants to go in today. Well, it's time to come out, Iggle Piggle, Upsy Daisy, and Makka Pakka. Here they come. That was fun. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today our In the Night Garden friends are camping on the beach. It's a beautiful day. There's a little bit of wind, but the sun is shining right on their campsite. Upsy Daisy is feeling a little hungry. She's going to go into the camper and see if there's any snacks. We unlock the door and open it up. Upsy Daisy! Oh dear, Upsy Daisy. The camper seems to be quite bare. Well, what are we going to do now? The characters have an idea. They want to decorate their campsite and make it look pretty. They're going to find all sorts of little trees and plant them around their trailer. Iggle Piggle, where should we plant the first tree? How about right in front? It's the most visible spot. We dig a hole, put its roots underneath the ground, and cover them up. Planting that tree made the campsite look so much nicer. Let's plant more trees. We'll move the rock and dig a hole deep enough for the roots. Here's a smaller little tree, but it has some very long roots to bury. So we'll put them underground and pack the sand around the roots. There. Oh, it's almost starting to look a little tropical. Iggle Piggle is looking for more trees, but he's also found some litter on the beach. It's never good to litter. It harms our earth. So we're going to take this garbage and throw it away before an animal swallows it or it goes into the lake. We have 2 more trees. We'll pull them out gently so that we get all of the roots. Very carefully. They're quite far into the sand. There. That's quite a long root. And we'll take this tree to our campground as well. Perfect. The trees will like to be... Now we'll transplant them right into our campsite. We don't want to wait too long because we don't want the roots to dry out. So we'll put one right in front of Iggle Piggle and Upsy Daisy, right here. Pack down the sand. Wow! It's just looking wonderful. Makka Pakka found the last spot for the last tree. Good spot, Macapaka. We pat the sand. Let's have a look at our final campsite. Ooh, the sun is going down and it's cooling off. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Well, thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we have Poe, Dipsy, and Nunu at the Teletubbies beach house. It's a beautiful day today and the water is nice and calm. And we also have Puppy here with us. Puppy loves the beach. Give Puppy a little head rub. Good boy. Puppy sees something coming out of the water. What is it, Puppy? It's a walrus. It's climbed out of the water onto the beach. Poe goes and says hi. And so does Dipsy. It's a friendly walrus. They invite the walrus up into their house. And he has a visit. Well, the walrus needs to get back into the water, Dipsy and Poe. Say goodbye to the walrus. Bye-bye. And off he goes. Time to play with sand. We have our funnel and our shovel. Let's put sand down the slide. It's nice, dry, white sand. Uh-oh, it's stuck on the slide. That didn't work very well. Whee! So Poe and Dipsy decide to go down the slide instead. The walrus is now in the water, and they're saying goodbye to their friend. Bye-bye! Look, Puppy, it's getting dark out. Nunu and I have a special surprise for you. We're sitting by the lake, and we're going to light a sparkler tonight. Now they are very hot, and they aren't for playing with. You always need help from an adult when using a sparkler. Right, Nunu? Here's our giant sparkler. We're going to put it into the ground right here. And we make sure that everyone is safely far away. Look at it glow, Nunu. It burns all the way down the stick, and when it gets to the bottom, it burns out. Now you don't ever want to touch it, and you don't want it close to your eyes. It's so pretty, Nunu. We move Nunu farther away from the sparkler just to be safe. It's getting near the bottom now. It will be finished soon. We're keeping Puppy safely away from the sparkler. You stay here, Puppy. It finally burned to the bottom, Nunu. Yay, that was fun. Now let's go roast marshmallows by the fire. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the kids have been on the beach collecting clay in the water. Hi, Puppy. We have a yellow bucket full of clay and we have one of our characters inside the bucket. How are we going to get the toy out? The clay is quite messy. It looks a little bit like an ice cream cone. I'm dipping my ice cream into the sprinkles. Let's take our clay down to the lake. See if the clay will dissolve and our toy will pop out of the bucket. Who do you think's in the bucket? It is Dora the Explorer. Hola! That is hello in Spanish. Oh, and there's our chunk of clay. Let's give the clay back to Tiny Treasures Minnie. There you go. Thank you for lending me your clay. We are going on a treasure hunt with Dora. There are some hidden treasures in the sand. Oh, Dora, you have a bit of clay on your face. We'll rinse her off. Rub her with my thumb. She's all clean. Where do we start? The beach is so huge. Dora starts to walk on the sand. She notices something. It's an X. Sometimes X marks the spot. Let's dig here, Dora, and see if there is any treasure under the sand. We use our little golden scoop, and I already feel something hard. We found it already, Dora. Golden coins. They have pictures of treasure boxes on them. How many coins did we find? 1, 2, 3 coins. Good job, Tiny fans. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Disney characters are out in the sun, having a wonderful day on the tube. Say hi to Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, and Goofy. And look at the gigantic tube. And look, there's Poppy. Hi, Poppy. Poppy loves to hang out on the beach. Let's give the Disney characters a little push out into the tube. 1, 2, 3. There they go. Now they can't go far because it's attached to a rope. And we can pull them in if it starts to get windy. Okay, enough float time. Let's get a hold of the rope and pull them in. Pull, pull, pull. What a nice relaxing day, you guys. I think it's time to go play in the sand. Here we are with our sand sifter. We're going to try and find some rocks in our sand. We shovel the sand up, put it on our star, and the smaller rocks will fall through the holes, while the bigger rocks will stay up above. There we go. Now we shake, shake, shake. And look at how many rocks didn't go through the holes. There's lots of bigger rocks in the sand. Well, thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Say hello to Po, Lala, Dipsy, Tinky Winky. They're at the beach today. Let's set up our Super Tubbytronic Superdome. We'll open it up, pull down the flap, and there's Nunu. We'll put the table, the Tubby custard machine, put Nunu over there, And they also have their tubby toaster. Tubby toast, tubby toast. Let's sit down and relax. It's a nice day at the beach. They each have their own little spot. Stay up, Dipsy. They just want to lie down. The Teletubbies must be tired. We better go to the water and wake them up. Look at what the Teletubbies found. It's a whale, and it's too close to shore. We better help the whale, Teletubbies. There you go. The Orca Whale is being released. Oh dear, the waves knocked down the Teletubbies. Bye, Orca Whale. The Teletubbies have now found an octopus. Oh, let's put the octopus back in the water, Teletubbies. The last animal is a crab. Be careful, it can snip you with its claws. It's a beautiful crab. We're finding lots of nice animals. Well, they're tuckered out and it's time for bed. Thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.